Hello from the arrival level at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport, from which I'll be transiting to my next flight with Thai Airways from Bangkok to Singapore on its Airbus 350-900 Royal Silk Business Class. This is my first time transiting here in Bangkok, and I will say transiting here isn't as easy as what I had imagined. The signages are a bit unclear, and I spent some time walking around to find the transit point. The search and transit procedures have shortened my on-ground time from 1.5 hours to an hour. Without a second to waste, I immediately made my way to the business class lounge, which is somewhat far away from the transit point. Back in August, the Royal Silk Lounge was still closed, and all passengers with lounge access were directed to this Royal Orchid Prestige Lounge. The A380 model at the entrance reminds me of Thai's double-deckers, which the airline is examining bringing back. Hopefully, I'll have a chance to fly on her one day as air travel resumes after the pandemic. I could only stay a short time at the lounge before I needed to rush to the boarding gate C6. It was already final call. Arriving at the gate, I realized that the Airbus 350 jet flying me to Singapore was parked right next to the Boeing 777 that flew me here from Hong Kong. As I was among the last to board, after receiving this Thai local tea as a welcome drink, which I really enjoyed, the door closed for departure.
How about your lunch, sir? We got the beef curry with rice or fish with white wine cream sauce or prawn with penne pasta.
And it was at this time when the stewardess responsible for serving me came to greet me and took my meal order. "Show us the menu" was a comment I received from my last Thai Airways flight review. I do want to, but the menu has been axed during the pandemic, and the crew are telling passengers one by one the meal options. Honestly, it was a bit hard for me to follow, as it was a lot of information to process. Not too long later, this elegantly filmed safety video is shown. The video, presented as a fairy tale, is one of the most magical and colorful safety videos you can find in the industry.
สวัสดีค่ะ ขอต้อนรับท่านสู่บริการเอื้องหลวง Welcome to Royal Orchid Service เพื่อความปลอดภัยของท่านโปรดให้ความสนใจชมการสาธิตและปฏิบัติตามเครื่องหมายสัญลักษณ์และคำแนะนำต่อไปนี้ค่ะ For your own safety please study the following demonstrations procedures and signs
And of course, the business class fairy tale kicked off as our jet took off. The Royal Silk Business Class cabin on this most advanced Airbus A350 jet, which spans door 1 to door 2 across 8 rows with 32 seats, is smaller than the business class cabin on the Boeing 777 jet I took earlier the same day. The seats are nearly identical to those on my previous flight, with the royal purple color being Thai's brand identity. It is unsurprising that you can find the color being used on the partitions, seats, carpets, walls, TVs, or basically everything. It is a little bit too much to me, as I personally prefer some cooler color tones or maybe darker colors, as a cabin with these colors are more comfortable to rest in, at least in my opinion. The seats are arranged in a staggered configuration, with row 12 and all odd number rows, except row 11, having seats closer to the window, while the rest are closer to the aisle. As usual, I picked a seat in the last row, 19K, which of course is a window seat. The seat with a 3-point diagonal fixing seatbelt is in purple again. There isn't too much storage space, with one located right under the armrest, and it is a bit too small for anything material. There are plenty of lights and a clothes hook right in front of the seat to hang your blazer. Beneath the TV screen, there are 2 USB charging ports, which I appreciate as most of the time you can only find one on other airlines. The TV is a touchscreen one, and it can be controlled with a remote that features an alternate screen. Instead of pulling out under the TV, the table on the A350s is mounted on the seat shell next to the TV screen. Thoughtfully designed, you can leave your seat easily by pushing the table slightly away in case you want to do some personal business in the middle of a meal service. Frankly speaking though, and as you can see here, after flying on the brand new 777 jet, my first impression of the seats here is they are poorly maintained, really. You could find tear and wear basically everywhere on the shell and table of the business class seat. The scratches are so significant and disappointing, especially since the jet was barely 5 years old. The stewardess in a purple apron delivered the champagne to me and a small ramekin of nuts shortly after takeoff. Now, while the hard product is a bit of a disappointment, the soft product is definitely Thai's biggest strength. The crew serving me is super friendly and offered me drinks numerous times, which made me feel well taken care of, and I felt like I was being pampered. A refreshment or tea was served on board, given that the flight took off at around 4 p.m. Everything was served in one tray, from a salad to the main course, followed by cheese and a lemon-based dessert. The main course was a Thai-style curry beef with rice, and it is definitely great to sample a Thai dish despite not entering Thailand. The curry was a little bit spicy, but still yummy even though I am not a spicy lover. The butterfly PET with lemonade is another not to miss drink on Thai Airways. After the fulfilling refreshment, it's of course time for some business in the business class lavatory, which is rather standard but very hygienic with everything dry. Bonus points given to the crew who keep the toilets spotless. As always, as I spent most of the time in flight taking photos and videos, there was less than an hour left after the meal service. Feeling exhausted after an entire day of flying, I decided to lie down a little bit for a short power nap. Perhaps I was too tired. I counterintuitively asked for a cup of latte from the crew. For some reason, it didn't taste like latte, but more like white coffee. As we descended into Singapore Changi Airport, the mood lightings was set to, yes, purple, but this matched well with the soothing colors of the twilight outside. The flight, as with the flight I just took from Hong Kong to Bangkok, was great. I really enjoyed the Thai hospitality of the super professional and friendly Thai crew. Hats off to them for the great job, and the service really made the flight special. For the F&B, the entree was really good, and I have always been a fan of Thai food. What I really loved on Thai Airways though are the many signature drinks, like the butterfly PET and the Thai lemonade. These drinks helped stop me from getting tipsy from repeatedly ordering champagne. The hardware though is something Thai Airways need to work on, probably when they have stronger cash flows as travel recovers, fingers crossed. This is my last video to be published in 2022, so a Merry Christmas to you all, and wishing you a prosperous and happy new year ahead in 2023. Here's to also wishing the next year will be full of fun for all of us, and I will try to take lots of flights around the world too, with most if not all travel restrictions lifted. Thanks for traveling with me, and check out my Instagram cxka_can for more traveling shorts. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, And please also go watch my flight review on Thai Airways from Hong Kong to Bangkok if you haven't. Goodbye and see you soon, and welcome to Singapore. Hope you've enjoyed your time traveling with me, and please like, share, and comment on this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Most importantly, check out my Instagram account cxka_ken for more traveling shots. Ta-ta for now until I meet you again next time.